What's this one?
That's rare.
You dumbass! This one right here is nah! The way you can always tell that it's nah is that it's got this loop on the end, not the one with the swoop! The one that's got the swoop is the rare! How many times do I gotta explain it to you? Suck!
Alright, so if you guys remember, the last word I went over was sham, which means name. This is sha, represents the light or the fire that's coming out of the can, or to spray means to squeeze, and ma is the liquid that's in the can, and you know, it equals an I. But today that I want to, because you see your name when you put it up, knowing that this, I'm letting you know that this language is directly attached to our culture. Another word that equals this, the same word that sham equals, which it means name or fame, is I. Boom. I. Why, right? And this is where the English word become comes from. But all English words, since it's a bastard language, comes from other languages. So this means to be, right? If I can write that right. Anyway, be, and this represents the number 6. To Hebrews, the number 6 represent incompletion, for obvious reasons. 666, incomplete. The Hebrews understood that the world was made in 7 days, so 6 would be incomplete. And it represents the 6th question: who, what, where, when, why, and sometimes how. So it represents an unknown. But these two ha's right here represents be, and this is the word for exist or to become. So going back to that become and how the English gets it from this word is this means to be, right? Like when you say hey or here, like when you get roll call in class, they call out your name and you say I'm here. This is ha. That's literally how you say this, and this is where we get the hey from when we greet each other. He's greeting you. So be. But since he's behind this Y right now, which I said this Y represents the unknown because it represents 6 questions, and you only ask questions when you don't know something. So he's being. And then what? Like I said, this represents a question. And then what? He comes into being. But in order to come into being, you first had to be in an unknown place. How does this relate to a name? As a graffiti artist, or say a graffiti artist, spray painted their name on a bridge. Now you know who they were. That means they exist. But before they put that name on that wall, they still existed, but they existed behind or in an unknown place. But the fact that you can see their name now, they went from an unknown place, even though they were still alive. They were alive and then they came into existence. But what does that mean? Like I